Hi, it is Friday morning, 9th of August. This channel is Drips Media, and I will be covering financial news from New York stock exchanges before markets open. The regular trading for the U.S. stock market opens at 9:30 a.m. My name is Daniela Drips. I will be quickly covering yesterday's closing data, main indexes, and the key companies. Please follow us online.
Good morning. This is Drips Media, lid from New York. Drips Media, the revolutionary digital service that transforms the way you stay informed. With Drips Media, you get real-time news delivered in dynamic short video clips, keeping you updated on the latest headlines as they happen. Our cutting-edge technology curates and condenses top stories. Whether you're on the go or just need a quick update, Drips News ensures you're always in the know, effortlessly. Stay connected, stay informed, and experience news like never before with Drips News.
All three major indices ended the trading day in positive territory, bouncing back from Monday's losses. The Dow Jones Industrial Average closed at 39,446.5, marking a 1.8% increase. The S&P 500 saw a gain of 2.3%, finishing the day at 5,319.3. The tech-heavy NASDAQ composite outperformed the other two indices, closing at 16,660.0, a significant jump of 2.9%. This positive momentum comes after a period of uncertainty in the markets, driven by concerns over inflation and potential interest rate hikes. Investors are now seemingly more optimistic, encouraged by strong corporate earnings reports and positive economic data. Let's take a closer look at some of the tech giants that contributed to the NASDAQ's impressive performance. Apple closed at 213.3, a 1.7% increase, marking 2 consecutive days of gains for the tech giant. Google also saw a strong showing, closing at 162.0, up 1.9% and also securing its second consecutive day of gains. Microsoft, on the other hand, reversed one day of losses, closing at 402.7, a 1.1% increase. These positive results suggest that investors are regaining confidence in the tech sector, which has been under pressure in recent weeks. The question now is whether this positive momentum can be sustained. While the recent economic data and corporate earnings have been encouraging, concerns about inflation and interest rates still linger. The market will be closely watching the Federal Reserve for any signals about its future monetary policy decisions. Now let's delve a bit deeper into Apple's performance. The tech giant closed at 213.3, a 1.7% increase from the previous day. This marks 2 consecutive days of gains for Apple, a welcome sign for investors after a recent dip. However, despite these gains, Apple's stock is still down 2.3% over the past 5 days and 3.9% for the month to date. Zooming out to a wider lens, Apple has seen gains on 6 out of the last 10 trading days, indicating some volatility in its recent performance. Despite these fluctuations, Apple's year-to-date performance remains positive, boasting an 11% increase since the start of the year. This mixed picture for Apple reflects the broader uncertainty in the market. While the company continues to demonstrate its strength and resilience, macroeconomic factors are clearly influencing investor sentiment. It remains to be seen whether Apple can maintain its upward trajectory in the coming weeks or whether external pressures will dampen its performance. Shifting our focus to other tech giants, Amazon closed at 165.8, a 1.9% increase, marking 3 consecutive days of gains for the e-commerce giant. This positive trend suggests growing investor confidence in Amazon's ability to navigate the current economic landscape. Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, also experienced a remarkable day, closing at 509.6, a significant surge of 4.2%. This impressive performance allowed Meta to reverse one day of losses, signaling renewed optimism surrounding the company's future prospects. NVIDIA, a leading manufacturer of graphics processing units, continued its upward trajectory, closing at 104.9, a considerable gain of 6.1%. Similar to Meta, NVIDIA also managed to reverse one day of losses, indicating that investors are regaining confidence in the company's growth potential. These positive results from Amazon, Meta, and NVIDIA highlight the resilience and potential of the tech sector. Despite facing headwinds, these companies continue to innovate and deliver value to investors. However, it's crucial to acknowledge that the market remains sensitive to macroeconomic factors, and sustained growth will depend on a multitude of internal and external variables. Now, let's delve into Meta's performance. The parent company of Facebook and Instagram closed at 509.6, a significant surge of 4.2%. This impressive jump allowed Meta to reverse one day of losses and secure its 5th gain in the last 10 trading days. Looking at Meta's recent performance, we see a positive trend emerging. The stock has gained 2.4% over the past 5 days and an impressive 7.3% for the month to date. This positive momentum is further highlighted by Meta's year-to-date performance, which boasts a remarkable 44% increase. These figures underscore the growing optimism surrounding Meta's future prospects. Despite facing challenges in recent times, the company's strong performance suggests that investors are regaining confidence in its ability to navigate the evolving digital landscape and deliver value. Let's shift gears now and examine the financial sector, which also showed signs of strength yesterday. Bank of America closed at 38.2, a 2.4% gain, marking 3 consecutive days of gains. Similarly, JP Morgan closed at 204.1, a 1.8% increase, also achieving 3 consecutive days of gains. MasterCard saw a 1.3% increase, closing at 455.6, marking its 3rd consecutive day of gains. Visa closed at 259.8, a 1.3% increase, reversing one day of losses. Morgan Stanley ended the day at 94.6, a 2.7% increase, also reversing one day of losses. These positive results suggest a renewed sense of optimism in the financial sector, which is often seen as a bellwether for the broader economy. The gains in this sector could indicate that investors are feeling more confident about the overall economic outlook. However, it's important to note that the financial sector, like all sectors, is not immune to macroeconomic headwinds. Factors like inflation, interest rates, and geopolitical events can all impact the performance of financial institutions. Therefore, while yesterday's performance is encouraging, it's crucial to remain cautious and monitor the factors that could influence future market movements. This positive streak for Bank of America is a welcome sign for investors, especially considering the bank's stock is still down 3.3% over the past 5 days and 5.2% for the month to date. However, despite these recent dips, Bank of America's year-to-date performance remains positive. showing a 15% increase since the start of the year. Looking at Bank of America's performance over the last 10 trading days, we see that the stock has seen gains on 4 of those days, highlighting some volatility in its recent performance. This mixed picture for Bank of America reflects the broader uncertainty in the market. While the bank's strong year-to-date performance might point to underlying resilience, macroeconomic factors are clearly influencing investor sentiment in the short term. It remains to be seen whether Bank of America can maintain its upward trajectory in the coming weeks, or whether external pressures will dampen its performance. Now, let's turn our attention to the cryptocurrency market, which presented a contrasting picture yesterday. Bitcoin, the world's largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization, closed at 60,897.9, a decrease of 1.3% from the previous day. This downturn reversed one day of gains for Bitcoin. Similarly, Dogecoin, a popular meme-based cryptocurrency, experienced a 2.3% decline, closing at 0.1. This also marked a reversal of one day of gains for Dogecoin. Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency, also faced headwinds, closing at 2,670.5, a 0.5% decrease. Like Bitcoin and Dogecoin, Ethereum's decline reversed one day of gains. These dips in the cryptocurrency market suggest a potential shift in investor sentiment. While the reasons behind these fluctuations can be complex and multifaceted, it's essential to remember that cryptocurrencies are known for their volatility. Factors such as regulatory news, macroeconomic trends, and technological developments can all contribute to price swings in this dynamic market. Bitcoin, despite yesterday's dip, has shown resilience over the past 5 days, boasting a 4.8% increase. However, zooming out to a wider lens, the cryptocurrency's performance appears more volatile. Bitcoin is down 5.8% for the month to date and has experienced gains on only 3 out of the last 10 trading days. Despite these fluctuations, Bitcoin's year-to-date performance remains positive, showing a 44% increase since the start of the year. This highlights the inherent volatility of the cryptocurrency market, where short-term dips can coexist with impressive long-term gains. Investors should therefore exercise caution and conduct thorough research before making any investment decisions in the cryptocurrency space. The market's sensitivity to various factors, coupled with its inherent volatility, necessitates a well-informed and strategic approach to navigate its complexities effectively. This was Drips News. Please follow us online.